Mm. Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about basic fundamentals of C Sharp, and these are the concepts we are going to discuss in this video. The first concept is about program structure. In C Sharp, how we going to write the programs? How we going to start with it? These are the things we're going to discuss in the program structure. Then the data types, it is very important, and the operators. There are many types of operator in C Sharp. Then conditional statements, and these are also two three for the we'll go to discuss in this video, and loops and method of functions. These are the topics we're going to clear in this video. Jump into the first topic: program structure. Program structure, it tells about the how the programs were structured in the C sharp, and this is the class. The classes contain the method. This is the method, this is the method, and this is the entry point of an application. This is main entry point of an application. Means that I'm saying for the C sharp language. C sharp. And this is console.write line. This is the part of the code what we can write. Whatever we can write. Just for example, I shown like I'm going to print code with Mac. This is whatever you can write. Friends, hello world, like that. These things I'm going to show it in my console, in my IDE. This is the IDE. This is Visual Studio Code. Visual Studio, not Visual Studio Code. This is one of the updated version 2026 I installed recently. If you people want how we need to install, I given the link in the below to install it. You can see. I already said that like it has contain the class first, then the method. Method is the main entry point of an application. Then the console dot write line. The console dot write line, whatever we can write. Like first, like see, I'm going to run this application. The compilation I did explain in my last video. You can watch it. See what I wrote here. I'm saying the console to write this line. Write list line means this line means the code with mad. That is the line I wrote there. Then it is showing it in the console that what I wrote in the code need to show in the console. That's what. This is how the program need to be structured in the C sharp. It has should be a class, and it has should be the main method, and it should be have the code, certain code, not only this. For example, I'm going to write basic function C sharp, basic function of C sharp. I'm going to run it. You can see the basic function C sharp, basic function C sharp. This is how it will be the class and the main method and that the certain code. Then we close that the first topic, the program structure. Then we are moving to the data types. Data types. Hmm. What is data type? Why we need data types in the language? Hmm. The data types are something that give the information about the size of the memory location. It will give the information about the memory location. That is the main point here. And the range of the data that can be stored inside the memory allocation. Memory location. Yeah. It is about to know the range of the data and the size of the memory to the location, particular location. For example, we going to have one product, one product called pen. Pen will take. Uh, Pen is one product, and this is the pen. Pen has some values, like it has certain amount to it. For example, 10 rupees it has. Once it has the 10 rupees here, then which type of data type I need to use for it to locate the memory? See here, there are many types of types in the languages, in particularly into C sharp. Not only in C sharp, many language has similar type of data types. Many languages. Int. Int is, well, I'm explaining one by one, but first I need to define everything first. Every type. Int, double, float, string, char, the boolean. These are the types of data types we have in the C sharp. Hint means it is the whole number. For example, I said here you got the pen. Pen has 10 rupees. Pen, the pen which I have that was 10 rupees means I am going to write the hint for it. This is the hint. Then this is the hint means hint as I'm defining that variable as a pen. Pen equal to I'm giving as a 10 for that particular amount of that product we're going to use as integer. Going to the code here, going to the code. For example, we are going the example of int. Int is pen. Pen is equal to 10 rupees, what I said. Okay. This is how integer will take. And then the second one is double. The double is larger value it will store, not lesser. See, I'm defined it here. I'm defined it here. This has 4 bytes and with the length of 10. 10 length means 10 digits of number. 1, 2, like that till 10. We can store the integer only. After that, after that we can't able to store the integer value. It will throw some error. I will show it in my I will show it in my PC, like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, the 0. Like till here it will take. If we keep 1 means it will throw error. Right? Because it won't take more than 10 values. It won't take more than 10 values. That's what integer will say. It will take 4 bytes of size plus 10 digits of length. length. Then we'll go for the double. We can achieve this by using the double, larger type of data type. Okay, larger type of data type, double. The pen value wouldn't be like that, like that much of. Like pen size it will be. This many pens would be like that. We can't define again that variable. Okay. Pens. It will take more than that. Okay. Then we are going to float. Float is like it is a floating point. Like the value, the value first we are going to write the type of data type we're going to use. Float for what some some value something. I'm not kidding. Like 3.44444. Yeah. If we define like this, it is throwing error because we need to end with F. Then it won't throw error because it is a floating point. The keep on adding, right? The numbers are 3.444455556 like that. Then string. String is one of the data type used in C sharp, many other language. Okay. String. String name. Name. What is the channel name? Code with Mac. Code with Mac. Here the condition of storing the value for the string is the string has certain kind, like it should be in double quotes inside the double quotes. Then only it need got to know that it is a string. See, I'm writing it by double quotes inside the double quotes. It won't throw errors. Is it throwing the error? No. No. The name would be code with my stores. We can print this also. You can see how I'm printing. We are calling the variable inside that right line. This is the console need to print this line. Saying to console code with man, it's printing. We can take the value I'm assigning inside. I need to show the value. Yes, it's printing the float. Okay. Then come to characters. Char. This one has contained the single character. It has single character. See, character would be what? Grade. Grade I gave. Like it has also some conditions like how string has within within dual quotes, and also character also has some conditions within single quotes and also one digit. If you keep double digit, it will throw error. See, like that. It is also within single quote, and we can print that char also here. Yeah, yes, I go A grade, A grade. Nice. Then the Boolean. Boolean is like bulb or like button. Did you see any buttons in many websites? Once you click it, once you click it, it is true. Once you again you click it, it is false. Like that. Like light you can think. You turn on, it is true. turn off, it is false. Like true or false, we can mention the light, run it. Yes. You can print all the things of data types. The console, need to check. I think I cleared the data types. Hope you guys understood about understood about the program structure and the data types, integer, double, float, string, char, and the boolean. Now we are moving to the operators. 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 What is operators? What are the types of operators we have? Yeah. First we go with the arithmetic operators. Arithmetic operators are used to perform a mathematical calculation. Mainly, we use the arithmetic operator for the calculation purpose. Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and to find the remainder. These are the these are the these are the symbols. I think you people know. The subtraction we use this, multiplication we use this, division we use this. The remainder you should know. This is to be known. This percent we need to use to get the remainder. I will explain this in my code. You close this one. Yes, here. First, with the integer, I need the two values to be had. For example, I have mm, a. I define a. Int a is equal to 10. Yeah. Integer b is equal to 20. I need to add this. For the adding also, I need to write c is equal to a plus b. A plus b. This is what additional arithmetic operator. This is what additional arithmetic operator. For additional purpose we use for the adding. Then for subtraction, CD, yeah, D equal to A minus B. Right. This is for subtraction, and then E equal to whatever we can discuss. Have. Otherwise, we can add additional addition, the subtraction, and the multiplication, a multiplication, and the division, a bar b, no, b bar a, b bar a, because the b would be the larger, greater. Yeah, multiple. Yeah. Then the remainder would be the zero. I'm feeding to get the remainder. Here, addition is what every line we want to print. One console only we can print, but you people to be understand everything now. That's the reason I'm putting in different division. Will take and will print the division value. The remainder will take and we print the remainder value. Let's run it. Yeah, we go with this here. 10 plus 20 is 30, right? Then 10 minus 20 is minus 10. 10 into 20 is 200. Then 20 divided by 10 is 2, right? Yeah. Then 20 divided by 10 is 2 and the remainder is 0. That is what I'm saying. The remainder is 0. See, see. Because already it is divided by 2. The 2 is the quotient and the remainder is 0. Hope I clear the arithmetic operator. Mm, Then the relational operator. What is the relational operator? This is very important. Everywhere we use, everywhere we use the relational operators. It is about to compare the two values. Like how we going to calculate the two different two different prices, two different men's weights, like that. And the first one is here about equal to, like if the man weight is 20 kg is equal to the man weight is 30 kg. This is whole thing will check the condition whether it is true or false. It is true. The man A weight is 20 and the man B weight is 30. Then it is not true, it is a false. It will check the condition. What relational operator says is comparison with the two values, it will return in Boolean. Like I'm comparing with the two values and it written in the Boolean. The Boolean it is written. See, I'm going to close this one again. Here, here man weight here will take int only. I'm taking int only to people to understand easy because direct values would be here. Man A is weight. Yeah. His weight is 30 kg. Yeah. And man's B weight would be 30 kg. Here I need one comparison. I need man C's comparison. Like we can go with a direct here, not like direct. I need one equal to, whether it is equal to man B. What need to be printed here? People say man A is 20, man B is 30. They are not equal. Then it will be false, right? False. Let me check. Yes, it's false. The man weight is A weight is 20, the man B weight is 30. It will not equal. Can we check whether we make an equal, how it will show? Equal to operator. Yes, it is true. This is how the equal to operator will work. Like it is true, no? The man A is not equal to man B. The man A is not equal to man B means they are equal now. If it is not equal means it will say it is false because they are equal. Now, if you make it as a 30, now it will become true. So, like the way you can check for all others, we have a short time, not short time, like it's slightly similar to it, almost. Almost similar to it. You people can download the visual and you people try all other greater than, lesser than, greater than or equal to, and less than or equal to. These are very important in the coding. These are all the things for important. Yeah, sorry. Was my mistake. This is the not the definition of logical operator. Logical operators. We have a three logical operators here. Uh, and are wait, here. Here. Mm, and logical operator. It defines in here like this. This is the symbol we're going to define the and the are and the not. Not is like reverse the Boolean value. I'm going to show you people here. Like we can do with this also. Wait, just a minute. Yeah. The and or and the not. This where we left logical operator. Sorry, wait. There are three logical operator we have in the C shop. Here mainly we need to focus about and or not. Like after you seeing this one, you thought about the electrons and communication. Uh, the definition is not correct here. I'm very sorry with this. Uh, this definition is for arithmetic operator. And the definitions for the logical operator is to combine or invert the Boolean expression resulting always in true or false. Like, let me with we need to know about the conditions here. Need to know about the condition here first. Then only like we need to know if loop. Like I will define it. Once the statement I will complete, I will explain this. I'll define the things. And R. Like how it will be, no? Yeah, the hunt will do now. First, if the first is false, it won't check the second, and the OR gate is it is true. It won't check the second. Like okay, we'll cover we'll cover the like we'll explain once the we need to know the if and for loop for this one. If statement, else statement need to know. Once it done, the if else will clear. I'm thinking to complete this one because without that we can't explain. We can do, I think. Let me check in the code. Yeah, the condition is the man. I will go for the console again. Console dot right line. The man A is greater than the man B. Here and the man B is equal to man A. Yeah. Why it is false? People know why it is false. Can anyone? Because this is one condition and this is the one condition. The condition, this one, the condition, this one, the first one condition is man A is not greater than. This is false. The false means we'll keep it as 0. And, and what and operator will do? If the first is false, it won't check the second one. If it is false means false in AND. This is false only. If it is true or like operator in the end, the same wise it will work here. Uh, if it is true means MB this is also false. But if it is both are true, like what we say, greater than or equal to MB and equal to. This could be the true because it is also true. Greater than or equal to means whether it will be greater or equal to true. Then this is also true. Then the what AND operator will say If both were 1 1 means it will be 1, means both were true means the two conditions were true means it will be 1. If the next or operator will say yes, either one, what this will say, this is for and operator. Yeah, yeah, and operator. And operator. This output is 1. This is true and this is true. Either one, in or either one, any one. What is this? And operator is true because the both are true, right? And the or operator, either one is true, then it will become true. Right? So, yeah. I need to change the operator here. Sorry. Very sorry. Yeah. This is, are we going to define the or operator? Are we going to define the and operator? See, true, true. Because any one true is for or operator. Both need to be true. Then it will return a true for and operator. Then one was remind, not is just console right line man be say not. It reverse the boolean well. Like if you keep this one as a not, if you keep this one as a not, right? I don't want to confuse you people. The whole thing as the true, right? That or the whole thing has true here. It it's true. If I want to make it as a false means I use the not symbol. Not. Yeah. See here. The same logic, the same conditions I kept for the not, it is showing false and there R is showing the true. Because I keep the not symbol over there to reverse the Boolean value. It explains that it will reverse the Boolean value. Okay. I completed my logical operators topic now. Then we move into the bitwise operator. Bitwise operators is little tricky compared to other. Yeah, I'm going to say that bitwise is an operator to perform the operation on the binary representation of integer value. You should know the binary first. I will go for the 3D. I'll explain here. Now you people need to understand, need to know about the binary. For example, integer Integer 5 means what in the binary, you people know? Integer 5 means 0, 1, 0, and the 1. How it is? 5 it is. In the binary value, it is 5. Like this is 1, this is 2, and this is 4, and this is 8. And 4 plus 1 is what? 5. What about 3? 3 means 1, 1, 0, 0. Yeah. Like and operator will says that. Let me open the 3D. It won't. I will take more. Keep. Right. Yeah. Yeah. 0, 1, 0, 1 would be the 5, right? What? And operator means A and 3. What? 0, 0, 1, 1. What are and operator say? A and B. Both were true means 1. Both were on means 1. So 1 is false and 1 is true means it is 0. It is false. This one is also false. This one is also false. Then what is the result of 5 and 3? So 1. Let me check in the code how the system will understand this. Right? We'll erase this one. I'm going to use the same data type here. Man A will keep 5 and 3 because I explain you people 5 and the 3. Man A and man B. Run it. I need to close what? See, this is the bitwise operator will say. Bitwise operator says that it represent in the binary values. It will calculate in terms of binary digits only. I explained the AND operator here. And the R, you people know, right? If it is 0, the R, the R will say, I will explain the R, O, R. What is for R? For 5 and 3. This is man A. I explained man A. This is man B. Now for R, 1 would be 1, 0 1 would be either 1 means 1 for R. 1 and the 0. Then what's the value for it? Value for it. So this is 1, this is 2, this is 4. I think 7. 7 would be right. We'll check. Yes, it is 7. Like the same wise you people work on the other part. XOR, not, and left shift and right shift. XOR, it has like XOR as like XOR says that if both one is there means it will be zero. The both are zero means it will be zero. Either should be one here for XOR. No, EXOR, not XOR, just XOR. Sorry. If it is XOR means XOR symbol you should know here. We'll check the number, The 2 and the 4 are total 6. Yes, it's 6. Okay. Compared to all the bitwise operator is little trickier. I explained all the three. Total six were there. I explained three. You people can check for other symbol. Using the symbol, you can check. Will understand it. Not not says that um, zero become one. If it is both zero means it become one, and the one is become zero. Okay. Then assignment operator. Uh, this assignment operator is used to assigning the values. For example, I shown you people about just in the man A has some 5,000 rupees. Yes. In man B, you will give the money to man B. This was assignmental operator. This is the first assignmental operator. Add assign. Add assign how would be means we have man B also have 2,000 man A plus man B. What would be 5,200? 20,000. Just a minute. Hmm. Assignmental operator equal to add and assign and the subtract. Now we'll check 5,200. Why? This one is the 10,000. It is multiplying it, I think. We just we just give one number here for what man hai is 5,004 need to come here. Yes. This is how we assigning the add to the assigned value. Right. Okay. Yeah, the most important point, the conditional statements. Conditional statement. There are two conditional statement we have in the C sharp. If-else statement and switch statement. Uh, when we need to use these conditions in the program, use if-else statement when you need to make a decision based on the conditions, the range or multiple expressions. We need to make a decision and based on the conditions or range or in multiple expressions. We need to use the if-else statements or switch statement when we need to use the switch statement. Use the switch statement when we want to compare one variable against multiple fixed values. Like I'm saying here, the if the syntax of if else, if it will check the conditions, the condition we need to write here will keep first or else won't check. Already check the conditions here. This will check the condition. I'm routing to understand you people. This has the condition. If the condition is true, then here some code you can write whatever. Or else it will the condition is checked and it is true means it will print this one. If it is the conditions has become false and it will go to the else condition and else part will be what else part will be done. We'll read the else part, else block. It will go to the else block. Hmm. We'll create one condition like that. Int a is equal to 10, integer b equal to 20. The b is greater than a, right? B is greater than a. Then the condition is true here, right? Console dot write line. What we going to write here? Yes, the condition is correct. No, this condition is the condition is not correct. Incorrect. Incorrect. Yes, the condition is correct. The condition is saying that P20 is greater than A, and we can give 20 is greater than or equal to. Yes, it is greater than or equal to. If it is equal to, no, the condition is incorrect. The B is which is greater than A, it is not equal to A. This is how the if else will work. Then the switch step. The switch statement here based on the certain condition, the range and the multiple expression we're going to do with the if else statement, right? And here switch statement when we want to compare one variable again multiple fixed values. We need to find one fixed values here to make understand this one. Here, for example, we have 7 days, 7 days in a week. The week has fixed days, right? The Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday till Sunday. It has 7 days. Here we're going to play with the switch here. What switch is doing days first. And we want some days in a week. Which day we want? The fifth. Fifth day is what? Switch. What we're going to find the day. We're going to find the day. Here we use case. The first case would be console dot write line. One day break should be there. Like that 7 days in a week, right? Yeah. One is over, two, the three, and the four, the five, the six, the seven, six, the seven, the Wednesday, Thursday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I want, I want here. I'm going to comment it. I don't want you people to make confused. Here, I want fifth day. What the switch statement will search here. This is the condition. This is the fifth condition. It will go to the case of fifth and it will execute FRIDAY. Friday is the fifth number because the cases we know here. This explanation is wait, this explanation is use the switch statement when you want to compare one variable against multiple fixed values. One variable means I defined here the fifth day. That is the day is the variable here. The day is the variable against multiple fixed constant values. Multiple fixed with 1 to 7. The day I given a 5, then it will go to the fifth case and execute the fifth case for the two switch cases. See here. Friday the fifth day. That is what here. One variable against multiple fixed values. Then we are moving to the loops. Loops. Loops are most important topics. Very, very important topics in every programming language. Whatever the programming language you look at, the loops are very important. For loop, while loop, do while. What's for loop field? A loop, first we'll explain what is loop. Loop is a programming construct that allow you to execute some block of code repeatedly until the specific condition become false. Until the specific until the specific condition become false, it will executing the program until it become false. That is what loop will be. In this loop, there are many types for them. Like I said before, for loop, while loop, do while loop. There are three types for them. For loop, use a for loop when you know in the advance how many times the loop should execute. Like we need to know the how many times the loop would be execute, right? Like this is the syntax for the for loop. We'll discuss in the our code. Okay. Here, what is the syntax here? Initialization, condition, increment and decrement. That's what for loop will say. So I'm going to clear this page. Okay. For we know the thing 10, what condition is saying, the conditions. 20. Like this is the high. High, what high will say, right? This is the low, for low, for low. I'm initialize that int as I, then I equal to 10. This is I'm going to initialize as per the syntax. I should be greater than 20, not less than, sorry, should be, yeah, it's correct one, lesser than 20. Until these functions make it as increment I plus plus. Yeah. This condition until the condition become false, the iteration is keep on moving. See here, the output would be like if it start with the 10, yes, the 10 is less than 20. Yeah, I'm printing the 10. Yeah, next it will come to here. This one I plus plus. It will become 11 and It is saying to the condition the 11 is less than 20. Yes, it is 11 is the less than 20. We are printing 11. Till like that 19, the another 10 times iteration has happened until the 20 become. After 19, it become 20 means 20 is less than 20. No, it is equal to 20. I is equal to 20, not less than 20. Then the loop is getting exit, the for loop. This is how the for loop was defined in C sharp. Not in C sharp, in every language it would be like that. Okay, for loop is done. The while loop. While loop, this is also related to the for loop only, almost. But the while loop is little different here. The concept of loop is to make it as false. The condition to make it as false. Until the false, it keep on looping it. Sorry, mistake. While loop. Use a while loop when you do not know in the advance how many times the loop will execute. We don't know how many times the loop will execute. The loop continue as long as the condition is true or else false, whether it be true or false. Right. Okay. This is the while loop code and the do while loop. This is the syntax of the code. It will check the condition and it will execute here. Yes. Then do while loop. First it will execute the loop body. Then it will be going to the test the condition. First it will execute the loop body. It will execute the do. Then it will go for the condition. That means we need to use the do while loop where we need to execute the loop body at least once. This is how the it will do and it will check the condition whether that condition is satisfied. Again, it will do the job. Okay. This is for loop, the while loop. While loop syntax you should know. The while and it will check the condition is false until it become the true. We don't know the advance how many times. Here the iteration we don't know how many iterations is going to happen. In the do while loop, what we need to know that here it will execute the loop body, then it will going to be test the condition. First it will execute and the test the condition. The condition is true, again it will come back to the do whatever the code as in the do block. The method or function. Function or method, any name we can call. Uh, a method is a name or a block. Name or a block. Uh, Method or a function. Method or a function, we can call it as a method or a function here. It is a name block of code that perform a specific task. The method is to perform a specific task. It can accept the input parameter. It also can accept the input parameter, execute logic, and optional return value. This is how the functions structure would be. This access modifier people don't know, I think. I will explain in the next video about the function. Look, I will explain the functions here itself and about the access modifier. There are many things will come. The public, private, internal, like that. Many access modifier were there. We'll explain you. Just need to know the public ones. Public is enough now to people to access anywhere. Access in anywhere. The return type means void here. Void. And this is the name of the function. Why we need to write the functions? Functions are required to perform a specific task here. I'm going to do some task. Then I need to write some functions. Right? Are we going to write the function? Here. Within the main, the entry point of the application, inside that. Now I'm not going to write because inside the function, within the inside the block of the function, we can't write another functions. Within the class, we're going to write within the class. See, I'm keeping this away and I'm going to write public is what access modifier. The return type is void. We are not returning any particular value. The name of the task is uh, name of the task is I'm going to get some values. Get values. Yeah. Use the bracket. I have to use the bracket. Yeah. This is how the one functions we're going to write in any program. Yeah. Here the return type is void. Because of the void, we are not going to return any value. If you prefer public int get get many value, many value. See, it's throwing error because I'm not written any return type here. Here the return type is integer. Then return some value 0 or 10. What will be the integer can store? This is this is the normal functions. The return type will be the void, and this is the another functions. You need to get the value, or we're going to set the value. Set the value. We're going to set the value. Okay. I hope I clear all my topics. I cleared program structure, data types, operators, conditional statements, loops, method or functions. We're going to use more methods in my future classes, future videos. Hope you people have understand about all the concepts in basic fundamentals of C#. Thank you.